I'm Bill DeFoy with the Heritage Media Group. We're out here at St. John's Pleasant Valley Hospital in Camarillo. They're about to have a groundbreaking ceremony, and we'll be bringing that to you, and also some interviews with some of the movers and shakers here at the groundbreaking ceremony. Right now I'm joined by my colleague and good friend Paul Montgomery. And Paul, this is going to be an exciting afternoon.
Yes, it is. There's quite a few dignitaries that are going to join us today. In fact, one of our good friends, Father Colleen, is going to be with us here today, and it's exciting for the community of Camarillo, this new facility. And back to steal a little thunder from Father Colleen, he's all excited because it's going to include a new chapel.
Oh my gosh, well, you'll hear all about that as we progress through. Right now, let's go to the ceremony, and it's already in progress. Right now by one of my favorite all-time friends, Father Colleen. This is an exciting day out here at St. John's Pleasant Valley.
It is. It's a great day. It's a wonderful beginning for actually what is to come in the perspective of sharing some of that mercy, some of that joy of taking care of this humanity.
And, you know, as part of the pastoral care staff, it must be exciting that this hospital is going to come alongside patients and their families to offer support and love.
It is. Of course, the environment in which such care for those who are sick is taking place is of great importance. It's part of that healing environment. And specifically, this new beginning for the hospital comes for the spiritual care department with the goodies of a future chapel, which we're really excited about. Just today, for the celebrations of Mercy as well, we met with the architect and we saw the plans, the drawings for the new chapel. And it's just impressive. We're looking forward to it.
Wonderful. I'm sure that patients and family members alike will benefit by that new chapel.
It will be open to all and will be really at the heart of the new facility and the new construction, and it will bring the spiritual dimension at the forefront of what we're trying to do in our community here.
Father Colleen, it's always a pleasure to see you again.
Pleasure, it's all mine. Good
all
to be
right.
with you.
And we're going to continue on here at Pleasant Valley Hospital in Camarillo. We're back out here in Camarillo at St. John's Pleasant Valley Hospital. I'm visiting with the board president of the foundation, Jerry Zins. And I got to tell you, Jerry, this was an incredible event today.
It was wonderful. It was. We had a great showing from the community. We have great support for our venture of building the new patient addition. And it's going to be state-of-the-art. We're looking forward to it here in Camarillo.
Now, what is all included with the build-out of the hospital?
Well, my understanding is right now they are redoing the back parking lot because they're going to be taking over the front parking lot here of the hospital. So they're reconfiguring the parking lot in the back so that all these cars can move back there and then they can start construction. And we're hoping construction is going to begin within the next 4 to 6 months.
I know that the city of Camarillo has been very supportive of this effort to get this new extension built on.
Correct, and they even are assisting in funding us with the catheterization lab with certain components of that, and we're quite honored, and we think it's a wonderful thing that the city is doing for us.
So I know that the emergency room is going to be expanded, some new private suites are going to be added, and a cardiac care facility.
Correct, and I think that the biggest plus right now is if you've ever been in the patient rooms here, it's kind of like a pie-shaped configuration, rather small, maybe 2 or 3 people can get in. With the designs with the new patient rooms, they're going to be, you can get a whole family in there. As a matter of fact, there's even going to be a pull-out bed for family members who can spend the night there.
That is wonderful, and a lot of family members do just that. If a loved one is in the hospital, they don't want to leave their side to offer up support and prayers and all of that.
Correct. And so we're just looking forward to that. We, as the chairman of the board, I would be remiss in saying we do have naming opportunities with all of the patient rooms. So if you have any interest in donating, please see me or one of our board members.
And how can they get a hold of you or any of the board members to help out financially?
You can contact the St. John's Healthcare Foundation. They're located at the regional plant in Oxnard. Don't have the phone number off the top of my head, but if you call the hospital and ask for the foundation office, you'll be directed to them directly.
Jerry Zins, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we're going to continue on here at St. John's Pleasant Valley in Camarillo. And as we continue on, we're visiting with Dr. Jeffers and Dr. Jeffers. I'm going to turn to Lynn Jeffers first. Now, Lynn, you're a plastic surgeon.
Yes, I am.
And so where did you get your training?
I trained at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. Go Blue.
All right. You know, I was told once, I was into a doctor and I said, you know, what about a facelift? And they said, no way, you just need to have your body lowered.
Good one.
So tell me, you're here and you've seen the dedication ceremony today. Rather exciting.
Oh, it's very exciting. I grew up in Camarillo and I actually volunteered here in high school. So my father was a physician in the community, and so this is a great day for Pleasant Valley Hospital.
It is indeed, and with that, let me turn to your husband, who's an orthopedic surgeon. I don't have any jokes for orthopedic surgeons, so I'll spare you. But this is, as your wife mentioned, a very exciting day for the city of Camarillo and for St. John's Pleasant Valley.
It really is. We've moved here probably about 10 years ago, and we've watched the growth of this area, and we're just very excited to see this go up, because this is going to be a beautiful addition just to not only to assisting with the care, especially the Camarillo residents, but really improving the health care of everything in this local area.
And, you know, St. John's here in Camarillo, I mean, with this being really the only game in town, you really have to have a top-notch facility.
They really do. And, of course, you know, now we have a facility that is going to match the care provided by the people here, because the people here are some of the best in the area. And they really do some top-of-the-line work. And it's nice to have a facility that's going to match that level of care.
All right, now I did think of an orthopedic joke.
I've got a few if you need.
I believe it. I went into the doctor and I said, Doctor, I broke my arm in 3 places. And the doctor said, stay out of those places. And with that, I thank you, Dr. Jeffers. Dr. Jeffers, and we're going to continue on here at St. John's Pleasant Valley in Camarillo. And as we continue on here in Camarillo at Pleasant Valley St. John's, we're visiting with Dr. Davies. Doctor, good to have you with us.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor to be here. It's exciting to see all this talk taking action. So
it must be exciting to see that the hospital is going to be expanding, offer more in the way of patient care and all the facilities that go along with it.
absolutely. You know, working in the ER, we're super excited about our ER that's really state-of-the-art, but we want to continue that, and we're excited that now the patients will have really top-of-the-line rooms as well, and I think the patients' families will appreciate that.
Well, I know, having been through the ER here, and Dr. Hooper was the attending physician the night that I came in. I mean, you're talking top of the line here.
Absolutely. You know, we really have, as far as an ER, we have some of the best doctors from many different programs from around the country. And living in a great area like this, we do get to choose. So it's not just where you go to school, but kind of the whole picture. But really, this is, you know, this new construction effort and this new hospital wing is really what the community needs. So we're so excited about that. And
the emergency department, I mean, that's a life unto itself.
You know, it's true what they say, that the ER is the front door to the hospital, because it really is. You know, at any time, anything can come in, as you know. And, you know, just being ready and having all the capabilities to handle those things is key. So.
All right, so the idea that this is going to expand the ceremony today, that was quite exciting.
You know, it was really special. I thought it was nice how they also dedicated the property. So this just isn't, you know, a business venture. This is really kind of giving back to the community. And they had, you know, they had a spiritual dedication. I thought that was nice, because some people feel, and they say that healthcare is the right hand of the Lord, and we want to be able to be the right hand of the community. So we're very, you know, very excited that this is starting out on a positive note and with all the greatest intentions.
What an excellent tie-in. And with that, I thank you very much, Dr. Davies. I mean, I like you, but I hope I don't have to see you in the ER. So thank you very
Pleasure.
much.
Thank you.
And we're visiting with David Etzel. And David, what is your role out here at the hospital?
I'm on the foundation board, past chairman, and I've supported the hospital and came out for the groundbreaking today.
It's a wonderful event out here today. A lot of people came out to give support.
Yep, I think everybody realizes that a hospital in your community is an important asset, so it's supported by everybody.
You know, and at one time I heard today that there was even talk that this hospital might even be shut down.
Yeah, that was in the early days with I think in the late 90s, so they did a merger and got stronger, and now they're expanding as the city expands too to provide. I think they want to have it be such a good thing here that people don't have to go to LA or don't think they have to go to LA, because we'll have everything we need right here in our own community.
And it is a wonderful facility. I mean, I've been a patient here. I know what it's like, and I'm glad to see that it's going to expand and offer more services and be able to address the needs here in the community.
No, I agree. We've had a lot of family in here and elderly parents over the last couple of years. We were kind of frequent flyers, and we were impressed at the compassionate care they got. So we want it to stay that way, and so I want to be involved and help support it.
Wonderful. Well, we appreciate your time coming out here and visiting with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, David Etzel, and I'm Bill DeFoy. Thank you for joining us here at Pleasant Valley, Camarillo. I'm Bill DeFoy, and we're back out here at Pleasant Valley St. John's Hospital in Oxnard, and I am joined by Katie and Don Wanch. And Katie, you're a board member with the hospital and the foundation. This is an exciting day with the launch of this new wing.
It's very exciting. I've been on the board since 2001, and this has been a long time coming. All of the members of the foundation have worked very hard, including all the staff and the people here at the hospital, and it's joyful. It's absolutely joyful that we're doing this here today.
Now, I understand the project is to be completed by the year 2018.
Yes, and I don't know if anyone's mentioned it to you before or not, but we have a 2018 club or project going where anyone who'd like to donate $2018 between now and 2018, they will become a member of the Foundation Humanitarian Society, and there'll be a brick put into the pavement in front of the new hospital. So we're encouraging people to join and become involved in that.
Well, I heard during the ceremony that equates to about $56 a month.
It does. And I realize that might sound like a lot of money to some people, but there are a lot of people who buy a lot of lattes at Starbucks every day, and even if they only contributed half of that, $56 a month, at the end of the year, it's less than $1,000 a year to belong over a 3-year period. So it is a lot of money, but it isn't a lot of money in the long run based on the facility that will be built here and the benefit that it is to the community. It's going to be wonderful. It'll be really state of the art.
And not only are they investing in the community, but perhaps even health care for themselves down the road.
Absolutely, for everyone. And in order for it to be state of the art, we have to think into the future to try to get an idea of what's coming so that we'll have room for it and be able to expand to adjust for technology, because it changes really from month to month. Every other month there's something new coming here, and in order to attract the best and the brightest from a lot of the medical schools where they're being trained on state-of-the-art equipment, we would like to have a lot of that brought here into the hospital so that it would attract the best and the brightest to come to St. John's.
Well, let's talk to your husband for just a little bit. Don is the former mayor of Camarillo. This must be exciting for you because this project has been on and off the table for many years.
Yes, it has been, and it is very exciting for me. Katie's been on the board longer than I've been on council, but in fact, but I was a planning commissioner, I think, when she went on the board. But whatever she's been doing with the hospital, I end up being a part of that, or in some way, usually tagging along behind her. But I know that she's been involved in a lot of fundraising and with the foundation to supply high-tech equipment for the hospital, regional and Pleasant Valley as it is. But I think with this new addition, they'll have the best that's going. And when she says that'll attract the brightest and best doctors. Not that the hospitals don't have great doctors right now. They really do. And I hope it gets built in time because I'm going to be using it right now. Right now.
Aren't we all at some point? I mean, I'm a resident here in Camarillo, and I have used the hospital, trust me. It is really a fine facility. Now, Katie, I wanted to wrap up with you by asking if people wanted to become involved, and I hope they do, how can they go about contacting the foundation and giving their support financially?
They can contact the foundation office, which is located at the Regional Medical Center in Oxnard. All of the people who would answer the phone would be able to give anyone any kind of information about any of the programs we have, any of the society programs that we have. If they'd like to donate to the Circle of Dignity, which is what we've got going now to build this part of the new hospital. And we do have the 2 campuses. So it's St. John's Hospital and 2 campuses, both in Oxnard at the Regional Medical Center and here in Camarillo. And I'd just like to add, I've belonged to a lot of different organizations in a lot of different places in the country. This hospital, the Sisters of Mercy, and the doctors, the nurses, the technicians who work here are so wonderful that when they use the motto, human kindness, that is the motto here. There isn't anyone who walks out of this hospital angry or feeling like they've ever been ignored or neglected. It's been wonderful.
Wonderful.
And if I could sign up, I'm almost termed out, but I can leave for a year and come back, so I'm hoping that they'll let me do that.
Well, I hope that you'll come back and serve another term. And I want to thank Don and Katie Wanch for joining us, and we're going to continue on here at Pleasant Valley St. John's in Camarillo.